we're getting ready for Heat 3. We've got Chris Seaman, Jack Bauer, KO and Wipeout. I'm seeing 4 wings ready to launch and 4 pilots in their seats. Are we ready? We've got 3 thumbs. We're out of the 4th. Okay, Wangers, wang the wings. And there we go, we have 4 up in the air. Well, let's see how we get on. Here are your beeps. Oh, and we have an immediate outage. I think Chris Seaman felt like the leg of the gate was too inviting. The wind definitely adds to today's chaos.
Jack Bauer, lap 2, 15.0. Wipeout, lap 1, 20.9. KOFPV, lap 1, 21.5.
So, see whether we can get some competition between KO, Wipeout and Jack. I know yesterday Wipeout and KO were definitely tight on each other. You can see props between them.
Wipeout, lap 2, 21.7. KOFPV, lap 2, 22.5.
Wipeout coming down through the Immelman there.
1 minute.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Wipeout, lap 3, 21.8.
KO's coming down the straight, I think.
KOFPV, lap 3, 29.9.
Just caught Wipeout going through the big purple gate. Going up round towards, through the runway, and then through the gate there.
21.5. 30 seconds.
KO's coming down the runway. Jack is down.
KOFPV, lap 4, 23.3.
KO around the back of Big Oak. I think that wind is definitely pushing,
10 seconds.
making these banks a bit harder.
Wipeout, lap 5, 21.0.
Wipeout up through the Immelman. Just about seen him going through the gate there.
KOFPV, lap 5, 21.9.
So we are still KO and Wipeout. I think this is a second race now. Oh no, and Wipeout down with a bit of a crunch. So just waiting for KO to land. And we have all 4 pilots down. Some of them not by choice. Well then, pilots. Let's see what's left of those wings. I really need to fix this track camera. It's a bit bizarre. Because the OSD is the right way around, but the image is flipped. So I think the camera's had a bit of a funky one. Funky start this morning. So there we go. Lovely apprentice with me today. Say hi. So let's see what data we have. I think the plan is to keep going. Take it while it's hot, quite literally. And windy, yes, the wind has definitely picked up today. I think we're very much, we either get the sun and wind, or rain and no wind. But let's not forget, this is South Wales, this is the valleys. We're just quite lucky that we have running water and power, to be honest. But let's leave the animal jokes alone anyway. So how are our stream viewers today? I'm just going to quickly try and fix this track camera.
Teenage dream, all the dopamine you gave to me was building up in moments like these. We were 17, our memories are bittersweet, but I just miss the feeling. And the days are passing by. The thing I had with you is something I cannot define. We're far away, but so close inside our minds. Oh, I wish I could drown again in your beautiful eyes. One day, in another life, in another place, I know that there will be the time where we'll stay together. We'll try to rewrite the history of our lives. Let's go back to the night where we broke our two
That's all of our pilots getting ready for round 9 of Heat 1. So we have Caroline, Will, Frank and James. I can see 4 pilots at the flight line. I've got 1 thumb, 2 thumbs, 3 thumbs and 4. Well then, let's launch these wings. That's all 4 of them in the air. There's only one thing left for me to do. Lovely gaggle of wings through the gate at the same time there. Lovely.
Will Anderson, lap 3, 15.8.
Let's bring that up a bit.
James H, lap 1, 30.3. Frank, lap 1, 34.7. Caroline, lap 1, 37.3. Will Anderson, lap 6, 11.8.
That's better.
Will Anderson, lap 3, 16.7. 1 minute. James H, lap 2, 29.6. Frank, lap 2, 34.4. Will Anderson, lap 5, 17.6. 30 seconds. Caroline, lap 2, 48.7. James H, lap 3, 30.4. Will Anderson, lap 6, 12.2. Frank, lap 3, 33.5. 10 seconds. James H, lap
James for the gate there.
26.0.
Time to finish those laps. We still have 4 pilots in the air, which is
Lap
awesome.
3, 36.1. Will Anderson, lap 7, 36.3. Frank, lap 4, 32.3.
The wind is definitely picking up.
James H, lap 5, 31.4.
It's time to get down and well, there we go. All 4 pilots down. I need to do some checking of. It was picking one up a bit too much, so I'm going to adjust that. No, it was a bit hot, so I'll check that now. So.
Don't mind. Take your time. Live your life. You're free. I don't mind. Live your life. Take your time. You're free.
Well, to the headmaster's office, please.
for the gold. Only question, which way do I go? Everything been up in smoke. I can see it miles down the road. I'ma keep going for the gold. Only question, which way do I go? Hey, I've been on the road. Got a baddie on the line. I think it's time that we toast. To me, getting better with time. Yeah, I'm better by myself. Been 7 damn times. Can't take me down. They tried like several times in a different type of zone. That be why I'm on the flying. Gotta roll up all the smoke so I can try and clear my mind. I can never tell until I see a million sitting mine. Count the number one and multiply it to a number I can count. And I'm just living for my people, making sure we make it out. Blood on the ink, while the lines like ouch. Rough in the streets, but it's better than the couch. Gotta get up on your ass, show the world what you about. I need to do something fast, cause my pocket's in a drought. Got my foot all on the gas, trying to figure out the route. Me and level, I'm the number, hey, time to levitate. Me and level 8, hey, time to levitate. I'm on level 8, me and level 8, hey. Fishing for a way out, but the line broke. How the fuck I ask you where my mind go? I know they be loving the way that I flow. Baby, you will be suffocating in my smoke. Still trying to get high though. Tell me how much you got on the bottle, cause I just been bottling problems, ducking and dodging in hopes that they'll be gone tomorrow. May I borrow your ear for a second? Cause I've been battling depression, balancing these lessons while I'm taking these L's. They say it's bad for my mental, all the shit I've been through. Can't you tell? Need to move away from this hell. In a rude state awake and few shades of hatred. Only thing they do well. They can't spit, they ain't real. They ain't shit, they ain't really in the field. Hey, I'm in my groove, I'ma tell them move. Then tell Doja baby come and holler at Will. I ain't playing on the room, looking down the build. But I still ain't got no room where I can go to just to chill. I've been flexing out in Texas, trying to make it to the hills. Bitch, I'm stressing, get the message like a cynic.
Had a few technical changes to make. So quickly sort this out then. So I think we are going to change.
Time to levitate, me and level 8. Hey, time to levitate, I'm on
So Will and James are going to change. So Caroline on R1, James on R3, Frank can stick to R5, and Will can go up to R8. And then we'll see how that works. Yeah, that's my lovely partner that fell backwards in the chair and got her food all over the floor. And it's ended up over my t-shirt. Wonderful. White t-shirt. Lovely for ketchup. But there we are. Such is life. Okay, well next up we've got Stubbsy, Ginger Ninja, Phil and Stole It. So Heat 2. I am ready when the pilots are ready, so if we can start making some movement. We are on Heat 2, yes. So Stubbsy, Ginger Ninja, Phil and Stole It, along with your spotters, you are required. Yeah, take advantage of Stubbsy. Drop it out. So let's see what we have. I currently have a Ginger Ninja feed, a Phil feed. That's about it right now. I've got 3 feeds. We've got 3 pilots. Are we good? No, Matt's not playing. I think he's doing some housekeeping. So we got the other 2 thumbs. I got 2 out of 3. I got 3 out of 3. Wangers, you know what to do. That's Wang with a G. We have 3 up in the air. Oh, looks like it's a bit turbulent. Well, here you go. I stole it through first, followed by Phil and Ginger Ninja, and Ginger Ninja again is down. Oh. Yeah, if we could avoid hitting a timer, that would be wonderful. There's always one, isn't there?
Lap 1, 24.3.
The lid I've left off at an angle, so I think you would hit the lid. So yeah, I didn't want it to get hot. But you are definitely sat on top of it.
That's your SSI down.
No,
Oh,
no.
no, my SSI. Oh, it actually says crossing, which
Yeah.
takes a very long time to get your lap.
Yeah, you are sat there.
So can we count that as one
Phil
lap?
John Boy,
Oh, no,
lap 2.
Well, that's still the whole shot.
25.7.
That is still the whole shot, that. So what have we got left? Mikey's down. Stubbsy isn't flying. So we're literally just left with Phil. Slightly sideways through the Immelman. Up and around the back. Down the runway. A decent pace, might I add.
Phil John Boy,
And through the
lap
gate.
3, 23.4.
On the back of Big Oak there. Final U-turn.
30 seconds.
Head up towards the Immelman. Ready for... Oh, I'll go around on the Immelman. There we go. And then that final turn up towards the gate.
10 seconds. Phil John Boy, lap 4, 31.1.
I think Phil will manage to finish this lap, hopefully. There we go, there's the finishing beeps. Through the Immelman, up and over. Oh, slight miscalculation there. There we go, up and
Phil
through
John
the
Boy,
gate.
lap 5, 29.3.
And that is all pilots completed. I'll just wait for Phil to land, and then Ginger Ninja can go and remove his wing from my timer. And that would be wonderful. There we go, ladies and gents. That is Heat 3 complete. Yeah, if you can put it at an angle so it's got some airflow. Ginger Ninja collecting what's left of his wing, I think. Seems to be quite a few bits there. Lovely pair of knees. Oh, that's looking like Elevon rods. Ian, I think you should have taken a bag with you, mate. He's on his hands and knees. Probably not for the first time this weekend either. So then we get ready for Heat 3. And that'll be Chris, Jack, KO and Wipeout. I know as per history, KO and Wipeout are going to be looking to fight it out yet again. Have we got 4 ready pilots? We've got 3 thumbs, 4 thumbs. Wangers, when you are ready. Well then, here we go. Oh ho! And we have Jack down just before the hole shot. Unfortunately.
KOSPV, lap 1, 18.3.
KO pushing himself there.
Lap 1, 22.0. Wipeout, lap 1, 20.1.
And Wipeout, you've got 2 seconds to pull back on that one.
KOSPV, lap 2, 19.7. Wipeout, lap 2, 19.2. Chris Siemens, lap 2, 21.1.
Chris around the back of the oak. And in towards the Immelman. Oh, that was nice and low.
1 minute.
We've got KO coming through the Immelman as well. Oh, and he manages to hit the arm of
Chris Siemens, lap 3, 19.4.
Chris is down and out as well. So it is just Wipeout. No pressure now then, I guess. 40 seconds left. Heading down towards the gate there and back around. Getting the correct line. This wind is definitely pushing the pilots today.
30 seconds. Wipeout, lap 4, 27.5.
Down the back of this tree line. Quick U-turn. In towards the Immelman. And back down and round. Heading
10 seconds. Wipeout, lap 5, 20.9.
definitely going to be pushing stuff there, Wipeout. get that 6th lap in. Up through the Immelman, down and around, and through.
Lap 6, 22.
6 laps. That is definitely making some difference. Just waiting for Wipeout to land. Mr. Button's radio is yet again blaring itself at me behind. Well, I've got... where are we looking? Got 3 out of 4 feeds. Oh, hang on. James, are you aware of the frequency change? No. Well, I shouted it out, but evidently not being heard. Right, okay. Hang on, guys. You might want to unplug. Wonderful. I can see James on the right channel now. So I think we are ready now, hopefully. So Caroline, James, Frank and Will. We've had to do a bit of jiggling around. We've had a few issues with bleed over on this heat, but fingers crossed. We might be making some progress. What was that? Yeah, I think people on the stream are going to get a bit seasick, but there we go. Lovely shot of your underboob. Not that I can say an awful lot. I've got 3 out of 4. Have you got video, Will? There we go. We have 4 video feeds. So we got 4 good-looking pilots. I've got 4 good-looking thumbs. And that's just me. Well then, let's launch these wings. And we have 4 sexy-looking feeds. Well then, time for it. And we already have Carnage at the gate. That is Will down, just after the gate.
James H. Lap 1.
That's James to the gate, followed very quickly by Caroline and Frank.
Frank, lap 1, 29.3.
Frank coming up towards the Immelman there.
Lap 2, 24.1. 1 minute.
James up round the back of the big oak, down the tree line, heading towards the U-turn for the Immelman.
Frank, lap 2.
Oh, Frank's just bounced off the crossbar of the start gate.
Lap 2, 33.5.
Caroline's coming round the back. Oh, I think it is just Caroline now.
30 seconds.
We have 3 out of 4 down. Frank has a lovely, lovely image of the start gate though, in all its glory.
Caroline, lap 3, 30.3.
Around the back of Big Oak for Caroline, down
10 seconds.
the stretch of tree line. A U-turn, and then towards the Immelman, which if I change in time, there we go. And then Caroline will be making her way towards the runway, down the strip, and through the gate.
Lap 4, 32.3.
And that is Heat 1 complete. I think we are on round 9 now, if I'm correct. Which I'm often not, so it could be anything. This wind is definitely adding to the complexity for the pilots this weekend. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but today it's definitely picked up. Not that we can complain an awful lot. The wind so far seems to be coming down the runway, which I think helps getting through that gate, but there are some gusts and there are a bit of changes to it. Well, I'm told the wind doesn't help, but I think that might just be pilot skill or lack of. Yeah. There is a lot of tree line and turbulence to be brought in, so... Uploading. If you want to see how the pilots are getting on today, head to fpvscores.com and you can see the event listed. Wings over Valleys 24. Dimension Dynamics on YouTube. Couldn't make it this weekend, so they are happy to see it's being live streamed. Thank you for watching. Morning, hi Taff. Hi Martin, how you doing? It's been a successful weekend so far. Fingers crossed, touching every piece of wood I can find that it remains like that. There we go. Scores on the doors. So the top 5 currently: Wipeout, KO, Phil, Stubbsy, and Chris. Wipeout with 56 laps. He's definitely getting through those. And then next in line is KO with 46. Phil, John Boy with 43. Stubbsy with 36. Although I think Stubbsy's sitting a few out, so he'll start dropping down as others pass him. Chris not far behind with 32 laps. James with 27. Caroline equal with James with also 27. So next up we have Heat 2, which is Stolet, Stubbsy, Phil and Ginger Ninja. Hopefully this time Ginger Ninja might get further than hitting my timer on the gate. But we never know. It does require a bit of skill, and I'm making no comment on that. Oh, we've got one Ninja's feed. I think Stubbsy's sitting this one out as well. Alright, Stubbsy will be joining on his next round. I've got 3 out of 4 video feeds. Stole it, I haven't got anything for you. Just waiting for Wipeout to launch for Stole It. There we go, we have 3 feeds. Have we got 3 ready pilots? We've got 2 thumbs. Are you ready, Mike? There's always a button in the way. I got the 3rd thumb. Okay, launchers, when you're ready, launch those wings. That is all 3 in. That is a really big bee. I don't do big bees. Oh, and we have an up and over. I think that was Ginger Ninja trying to avoid my timer. They went a bit too high there, though. You have to go through the gate. Oh, and that is Ian down and out.
Phil John White, lap 1, 22.2. Stole it FPV, lap 1, 24.2.
Well, it's a 2-man game. I'm pretty sure Ian will be spending some time on the simulator.
Phil John White, lap 2, 23.0. Stole it FPV, lap 2, 21.7.
Stole it's going
1 minute.
down the tree line towards his turn for the Immelman.
Phil John White, lap
Fell
3,
through the gate there.
23.2. Stole it
Mikey just
FPV,
through the gate.
Lap 3, 25.2. seconds.
That is Phil heading through the
Phil
gate.
John White, lap 4, 24.7.
Mikey through the gate there.
Sold at FPV, lap 4, 24.9. 10 seconds. Phil John White, lap 5, 24.9. Sold at FPV, lap 5, 22.0.
These pilots are definitely pushing these laps. Oh, I think that is still doing a roundabout. Phil definitely doesn't want to land. He wants all of the battery used. Do we go around again? Yeah, let's go around again. Here we go. The wind is definitely, as I've said, definitely adding to the skill needed for the pilots. Have we still got a sideways track cam? Yes, we have. Well, let's see whether we can. There we go. Not perfect, but it works. Well, let's marshal that race and see what we have. Hello, Mikey. You can crack on. Let's get those scores uploaded. Plenty of activity in the pit today. The latest scores are uploaded and live on fpvscores.com. Massive thanks to Jesse for working on the site. So Wipeout is definitely holding firm in first position, followed by KO again. And KO is being caught by Phil, who's only one track behind. And then Stubbsy is remaining in place. So now we have KO, Jack, Chris and Wipeout again. Let's see whether KO and Jack and Chris can catch up to these laps. Have we got some happy pilots? Mikey, you're in the way. There we go. I think we have 3 out of 4 ready. Just waiting for Wipeout. We have 4 video feeds. Nick, are you ready? Okay, I think it's time to launch. That's all for Airbound. Here are your beeps. Well, all 4 through for that whole shot. I think this might be quite a tight heat. That's 3 out of 4 through the gate at the same time.
Chris Seaman, lap 1, 19.9. KOFPV, lap 1, 21.0.
This is going to be an interesting heat.
Wipeout, lap
4
2,
through the gate at the same
18.2.
time.
Chris Seaman, lap 2, 18.3. Jack Bauer, lap 1, 39.5. KOFTV, lap 2, 18.6. 1 minute. Wipeout, lap 3.
And that is Chris
19.0.
down. Unfortunately managed to find the gate.
Jack Bauer, lap 2, 27.2.
We got
Wipeout, lap 4, 19.1. KOFPV, lap 3, 37.9. 30 seconds.
Wipeout is definitely remaining consistent with these lap times.
Wipeout, lap 5, 17.6. Jack Bauer, lap 3, 27.8. KOFTV, lap 4, 18.6.
And that's Wipeout down. And so is KO. Oh, and Jack also hit the gate. Wow, 3 for 3. Jack's remained in the air. So Wipeout and KO managed to hit the big purple Barney gate. And followed by Jack, but Jack managed to remain in the air and finish his lap. Wow, that was very, very interesting. Very interesting. This weekend is proving to be quite a weekend of carnage, which we do always promise. Was definitely some inertia there when KO and Wipeout hit the gate. They tend to, I think they have throttles on a switch. And then we'll have a 10-minute break and then crack back into Heat 1. So that means coming up in about 10 minutes, we'll have James, Caroline, Frank, and Will. So if you ladies and gentlemen can be ready in about 10 minutes' time. So I think today we'll be flying, racing until about 2, half 2. We'll have the results and issuing of trophies at around 3.
I've tried to move past this, but inside it's a war that I can't win. I'm trapped in a chemical prison. I can't find myself, and I can't feel anything. My thoughts are crawling inside me. This time I have to leave. Try to find myself, and I can't keep going on. But I count out the curse that follows me, and I can't keep holding on, 'cause I don't love me anymore. Don't love me anymore. Don't love me anymore.
4.5 minutes to the next race. They're having a quick photo. Just over 4 minutes to the next race.
Deep inside. Deep inside. Deep inside. Deep inside. Inside my mind. Deep inside. Inside my mind. Take a look. Inside my mind. Deep inside. Inside my mind. Take a look. Inside my mind. Inside my mind. Inside my mind. Deep inside. Inside my mind. Deep inside. Inside my mind. Take a look. Inside my mind. Deep inside. Inside my mind. Take a look. Inside my mind. Inside my mind. Deep inside. Inside my mind. Inside my mind. Deep inside. 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 Inside my mind. Take a look. Inside my mind. Deep inside. Inside my mind. Take a look.
Well, I think we're ready
Inside my
for
mind.
Heat 1. I can see 3 out of 4 video feeds. I can see 1 thumb. I can see 3. I can see 4. I've got no video for Will though, so oh, there we go. We happy? If you're happy, then launch them. I think we need to put a shot collar on Mikey so he's always ready on time. That's 4 of them up in the air. Well then, ladies and gents, here are your beeps. That's Caroline, James and Frank through for their whole shot. World's coming around now. Oh, I will have to quickly change that.
James H, lap 1, 29.7. Frank, lap 1, 33.2.
I think Will's having some video trouble. And Caroline is down as well.
1 minute. James H, lap 2, 28.5.
So it's just James and Frank.
Frank, lap 2, 33.8.
So
James H, lap 3, 25.8. 30 seconds.
James going down the back towards the Immelman before he does his U-turn. And we've got Frank coming through the gate there.
Frank, lap 3, 31.3.
James making his way down the runway to head through the gate. And there he is, nice and
James
low.
H, lap 4, 26.5.
That's the end of the race. Let's finish these laps. James through the Immelman. Frank. Oh, just caught that one. Oh! Wow. And he's still flying. That thing is a machine. Managed to catch the flag on the way into the gate. And yeah, managed to get through the gate somehow, sideways, rolling, and still remain airborne. Well, there we go. That's all 4 pilots down. Next up, it's Stubbsy, Ginger Ninja, Phil, and Stole It. Hopefully we'll see Stubbsy in this one, and fingers crossed we'll see Ginger Ninja get a bit further than the gate. Again. There is hope, belief, and prayers. One like equals one prayer, is it? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So I hope everyone else's day is wonderful today. Yeah, I think the wind has dropped somewhat. Fingers crossed that gives them a bit more of a chance of making it through the gate. Checking the airspace around us. I am at my chair. I'm waiting on you guys. We have Stubbsy, Ginger Ninja, Phil, and Stole It. Three and a bit out of 4. Mikey, have you got video? No, there we go. Have we got 4 pilots ready to fly? I've got 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4. Spotters, when you're ready. Oh, that was a close launch there. All 4 are up in the air. Wow, let's get it underway. And there are the beeps. First through is Phil, followed by Stole It, Ian, and then Stubbsy. Shall we watch Ginger Ninja and see what kind of ride we're getting today? Fingers crossed. Get some laps in. Through the Immelman there.
Lap 1, 22.8. Stole It FPV, lap 1. 23.8.
Stubbsy coming through the gate there.
Stubbsy, lap 1, 26.3.
Phil heading through
Ginger
the
Ninja,
Immelman.
lap 1, 33.0.
Mikey's just done the Immelman by the looks of things. He's heading
Phil
down the
John Boy,
runway.
lap 2, 23.4.
Through the gate, nice and low.
Stole It FPV, lap 2, 22.7. Stubbsy, lap 2, 24.5. 1 minute.
This is an excellent heat.
Phil John Boy, lap 3, 22.7.
Stole It through the gate.
FPV, lap 3, 23.4.
Phil heading to the Immelman, as is Ginger Ninja.
30 seconds.
Stubbsy's coming back towards the gate now.
Stubbsy, lap
There we
3,
go.
34.7.
Fell through the gate as well,
Phil John Boy, lap 4,
followed by
24.4.
Stole It and Ginger Ninja.
Stole It FPV, lap 4, 25.3. Ginger Ninja.
We're really
lap
getting
2,
some rounds in, some laps in on this
1:02.9.
round.
10 seconds. Stubbsy.
Can you get
lap
through the
one,
gate?
23.4.
Oh, and that is fell down.
Sold at FPV.
And
lap
that is
five,
also
22.6.
Matthew down, stole it. Managed to find the leg of the gate.
Lap 3, 30.1.
Ah, and Stubbsy's also down. That was a very, very abrupt landing. I think this is the first time that Ian's the last one standing. I don't think we have a trophy for most improved. Well, the pilot's going to go and collect that wing. I think the flags have suffered a little bit of wind droopage. Oh, here we go, here we go. So, Heat 3. We're getting through them this morning. Oh, sorry, this afternoon now. So we've got Chris Seaman, Jack Bauer, KO FPV, and Wipeout. Have we got 4 pilots ready to fly? We've got 3 and 4. Spotters, when you are ready, let's launch these wings. I have 4 wings in the air. Let's go. That's all 4 pilots through for their whole shot. Whole shot being the start of their first lap. If you want to keep up to date with the scores, don't forget it's fpvscores.com, and you can see
Whiteout, lap 1, 19.5.
Chris has had an unfortunate ending, I think.
22.2. Jack Bauer, lap 1, 26.3.
So we have Wipeout, Jack and KO still in the race.
KOFPV, lap 2, 19.2. Wipeout, lap 2, 21.0. Jack Bauer, lap 2, 25.2. 1 minute.
Good afternoon, Dominic Clifton. Hope you're doing well.
Wipeout,
Oh.
lap 3, 20.1.
KO is down and out.
KOFPV, lap 3, 22.5.
So it's just Jack and Wipeout now. Wipeout's doing really well this season. I say this season, it's the first race of the season. We have many more coming up. If you want to get
Jack Bauer,
involved,
lap 3, 28.5. Wipeout, lap 4,
come and visit us.
22.4.
You can keep up to date from the website wrl-uk.com. All the latest events and updates are on there. Links to the social media, YouTube page, and everything else that you might need. So KO
Jack
and
Bauer,
Jack
lap
through the
4,
gate there.
25.2. 10 seconds. Wipeout, lap 5, 22.1.
That was very close. Then that was Wipeout overtaking Jack through the Immelman gate.
Wipeout, lap 6, 21.4.
I think DVR feeds for this weekend are going to be very interesting when pilots watch them back.
24.9.
This is an excellent weekend. That's all pilots down. Well, our next race weekend is going to be Wings and X-Class over Popham. So if you're interested in popping along, that's my Sunday dad joke. Yeah, if you're interested in coming along and seeing the Wings and X-Class race, it is the 8th and 9th of June at Popham Airfield. The event details and ticket bookings are on the website wrl-uk.com. We've still got some spaces left for Popham. A very respectable £35 for the weekend if you are entering to fly. The event is BMFA only due to site restrictions. It is an active airfield, so there will be some a couple of extra restrictions just around maintaining our flight envelope and height, but it's due to be an exciting weekend, and especially with X-Class alongside, they never fail to entertain. It'll be good to see the lasses and lads from the X-Class group as well. Many thanks to Popham for allowing that weekend. So today, well, this weekend we are at Valleys Flyers in South Wales, near Nelson. in the heart of the valleys, I guess, would be the right way of saying. Very, very warm thank you to Valley Flyers for putting us on this weekend, allowing us use of their field. It's great to be able to bring FPV and traditional model flying together for the same weekend. So pilots, are we going to be ready for Heat 1, which will be Caroline, Will, Frank and James? Hopefully we're not too far away. Let's check the pits. I think there's plenty of people walking around with wings, so hopefully they are just about ready. I can see a Frank at the flight line. Yeah, just be... Yeah. Then the pilots are nearly ready. Chris on the track just getting some footage, so we can all be mindful of that as well. I think we're just waiting on Mr. Anderson. Why is it wet? No comment. That's Sky Juice, that is. Well, we've got 4 video feeds, so hopefully we've got 4 pilots ready to fly. I've got 3 thumbs. I think Caroline's just giving some last minute orders. And there's our 4th thumb. Well, there's only one thing for it then. When you're ready, spotters, chuck the wings. Hopefully into the sky. And there we go. We have 4 up in the air. Well then, pilots, here are your beeps. That's Caroline through first, followed by Frank and James. And then Will.
Caroline, lap 1, 12.6.
Frank is down and out. That's James and Will through. That was Caroline through.
1 minute. Will Anderson, lap 2, 25.9. James H, lap 2, 29.0.
Caroline going. Oh, Caroline's unfortunately hit the Immelman. A big purple Barney gate, and she is down. James is heading towards said Immelman gate. And Will is making his way down the runway and through the gate, followed by James.
James H, lap 3, 28.3.
Oh, we are head on head, James and Will. That's Will through the gate.
26.0.
There's James through. Oh, just made it through. That is Will making his way through towards the gate. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, there we go. So, let's check these laps. I got 4. Did you get 4 or 5? Okay, well, I think we'll just slot. There we go. And that is our 5th. Slight adjustment, and we are done there.
Yeah, it didn't go off that last one as you went through.
Yeah, that's fine. We have retrospectively adjusted that. Amazing functionality and flexibility with Rotor Hazard. And we can upload those scores. My odd grey hair is just making its way. I can see it really badly on the screen. Sign of getting old, apparently. Or stress. So, Well, next up we have Stubbsy, Ginger Ninja, Phil, and Stole It. I think this is the first time Stole It's been first to the flight line. We have Caroline and Frank returning from their walk of shame. You lost the battery? Oh, that's never good. Hopefully we might find it. Join back up. Oh, it's Frank's battery. Ah. Yeah, well, fingers crossed, joining the pack down, we might find that. With some luck. I think we have 4 pilots near enough ready. I've got 1 thumb, 2, Mikey, you ready? I've got 4 lovely feet. On the top of Chris's hat. Are we happy? Cool. Let's get these wings in the air. All 4 are airborne. I think it is pretty bumpy up there. Nevertheless. Here are the beeps. Oh! Oh, that's all 4 down. No. Stubbsy's still alive. What happened there? Yeah, other than absolute carnage, yeah. Was there a mid-air? Ah, yeah. It all happened way too quick. Matt is definitely still going. Oh! And a bit of a...
19.3.
Alright, well, let's just follow Stubbsy then. It was a bit of a pile-up. It was hard to tell. That's Stubbsy heading towards the Immelman. There he is through there.
1 minute.
Make his way down to the runway for the gate, passing his friends as he goes.
Lap 2, 35.7.
And then that U-turn heading down towards the Immelman. I think this is really pushing people with the wind. It's not constant, it's small bursts of gust, which I think is making it a bit harder for everyone to maintain smooth lines through these gates.
Stubbsy, lap 3, 31.4.
Had a bit of an attack by insects.
10 seconds.
Again through towards that Immelman. There we go, getting through there. Time to finish this lap. And down towards the runway.
Stubbsy,
And
lap 4, 29.3.
it's definitely landed just after the gate. I think Stubbsy fancied a bit of a walk. well, we have probably quite a bit of collection going on. With 3 of them down at the gate at the start of the race. I mean, I can see 3, 4 walking back with wins that look like they're in one piece at least. So, fingers crossed that is definitely still the case. As much as damage is interesting, it does slow down the races somewhat, so it's nice to keep them in one piece. Mr. Button, your radio is on. Well, Heat 3 coming up. We have Chris, Jack, KO and Wipeout. We have Chris and Jack at the flight line, so just Wipeout and KO in the remaining. I think they're making final preparations. we have 4 pilots ready. Snuck it behind me. We have 4 beautiful feeds. So if we have 4 spotters ready to chuck, I think it's time to get that underway. Wipeout taking it a bit wide there. Well then. Here we go. Jack and KO through very quickly. Chris and Wipeout following.
KOFPV, lap 1, 23.5. Jack Bauer, lap 1, 24.3.
So yeah,
Wipeout, lap 1, 26.0. Chris Seaman, lap 1, 31.3.
all relatively closely behind each other.
KOFPV, lap 2, 21.1. Jack Bauer, lap 2, 23.0. Wipeout, lap 2, 24.5. Chris Seaman, lap 2, 23.2. 1 minute. KOFPV, lap 3, 19.3. Jack Bauer, lap 3, 22.7.
Well, Chris is down. We've got Wipeout coming through the gate.
Wipeout, lap 3, 26.2. KOFPV, lap 4, 20.8. 30 seconds. Jack Bauer, lap 4, 23.6. Wipeout, lap 4, 23.2. KOFPV, lap 5, 18.8. 10 seconds. Jack Bauer, lap 5, 23.2.
Oh,
KOFPV, lap
KO unfortunately
17.4.
was knocked out by the gate.
Wipeout, lap 5, 20.3.
So it's just a. Oh, Jax unfortunately met demise with the big purple gate, so it is just Wipeout to land. Good afternoon, Clive. How are you doing? Hope you are well. That's all 4 pilots down. One way or another, at least. That definitely proved to be a very interesting heat. We had 3 down unwillingly in the end. But nevertheless, it was interesting. Some really good flying happening. I am indeed. The timer seems to be working pretty well. We will check the scores. Well, Clive, we have just updated the scores. So if I double check now. So far we've got Wipeout in first place with 72 laps. KO behind him with 60. Phil John Boy with 52. Stubbsy with 44. Chris Seymour with 36. That's the top 5. You are indeed last. The laps are what they are. Yeah, so to keep up with the scores, if you head to fpvscores.com, you can see the Wing Racing League event and then see all the heats and results.
is on, yeah. I was waiting for your call for far too long. Let you be the muse for one last song. You did me wrong, girl, and I don't really wanna go on, no. Never give me the time of day. Can't seem to hear the things I say. Took every chance to curse my name. Oh, I can't help but feel the same. With you it feels like the bitter cold. I'd rather stand alone. Can't read your mind, it's how I'll never know. But sometimes I feel like I lose it all. The things I can't control. Don't look so surprised, I'm moving on now. I've seen you baptize eyes and pour your heart out. One too many times, it's such a strange game that you play. Oh, you got quite the talent for turning love away. Let me tell you, you make it harder for yourself.
Well, I think we're finally ready if we can get underway for Heat 1. James, Caroline, Frank and Will.
But now it's time to play the cards you're dealt. With you it feels like the bitter cold. I'd rather stand alone. Can't read your mind, it's how I'll never know. But sometimes I feel like I lose it all. The things I can't control.
We got 4 happy pilots. We have indeed launched the wings. Well, pilots, here are your beeps. That's James through the gate first, followed by Will, Frank, and Caroline. That was an interesting angle there, but luckily Caroline made it through. We've got Will accidentally hitting the gate, Frank just going through it, Caroline narrowly avoiding it, and James completing his first lap.
Frank, lap 1, 33.1. Caroline, lap 1, 31.7.
Oh, James has met a tree, I think.
1 minute.
That's going to be some interesting collection. Frank's also down, so that's just leaving Caroline. I think there might be a bit of a delay after this heat to go and collect James's wing. It's not looking amazing. So Caroline's coming around
30
for
seconds.
her approach to the gate, down the runway, and then
Caroline, lap 2,
unfortunately
53.5.
into the gate. So we have 4 pilots all down in various structures, and I think one is in the tree. So I think we're going to be having a bit of a delay whilst we go and retrieve said model from the trees. You can indeed take the stick of doom. So hopefully James can find and then collect this model, but that row of trees is not very forgiving. So I've got all my fingers crossed for James. I know from my own experience it's not great having to climb through nettles and brambles and trees to get a lost model. And of course, whilst it's still powered on, it is also transmitting. So that can cause a problem for the next heat. Well, in the meantime, I shall do my race directing admin. I will check that we have the correct laps for everybody. Is indeed in a tree. We still have a feed for him. It is still in the tree. It looks very, very tree-like, and like a lot of other trees. Although it could just be brambles, which might potentially make it a bit easier. Yeah, and not further up. And yes, they all have shorts on. Oh, there is a rake making its way across. Yeah. I think John has done this before, hasn't he? It's a fate that ends up catching all of us, FPV or not. We do at times find ourselves with a lost model. It's never a nice feeling. Whether it be technical issues and difficulties or a lack of running out of skill, it doesn't make it any easier at all. any anomalies. And we can now publish that heat scores up online. So as I've said, if you want to keep track of the scores, it's fpvscores.com. So there's going to be a slight delay while we try and retrieve the model. Well, as you can see, we have one James and one Wing. Very, very thankful he's been able to retrieve that. So that leaves us getting ready for Heat 2, which is Stubbsy, Ginger Ninja, Phil, and Stole It, but I think Stubbsy is sitting this one out.
Are you in or are you out?
Stubbsy is in. Well, I think we have a change in wind direction. So our pilots are just double checking with their spotters. Have we got 4 pilots ready? I think we have. If the pilots are ready, so am I. Let's get the wings in the air. And here are your beeps. It's all 4 pilots through. See how we're getting on. Just saw someone else cutting across the Ginger Ninja's feed, and oh, Mikey is down. So is Ian. Oh. It looked like there might have been a chance of full send to recover, but it just wasn't happening. So it's Stubbsy and Phil.
Dusty, last one, 32.1.
I think Phil is giving it full send. Let's go for a ride. Down the runway,
Phil
through the
John
gate.
Lap 2, 22.1.
Stubbsy is coming around the back of the trees,
1 minute.
heading through the gate.
Dusty, lap 2, 30.5. Phil John Boy, lap 3, 21.0.
Phil is heading down the back of the trees, getting ready for the U-turn on the Immelman. And
30
Stubbsy
seconds.
through the gate,
Dusty,
followed
lap
very
3,
quickly by
23.3.
Phil.
Phil John Boy, lap 4, 22.1.
I can see Stubbsy just on his way out of
10 seconds.
the Immelman, down the runway and heading towards that gate.
Dusty, lap 4,
Followed again
25.2.
very quickly,
Phil John Boy,
by Phil.
lap 5, 23.2.
both making it through before the beep so they can finish this lap. Oh, and that is Phil down. Unfortunately. Stubbsy making his final win through,
Dusty, lap 5,
and that is Stubbsy's 5th
24.5.
lap. So both Phil and Stubbsy on 5 laps this round. Unfortunately, Stole It and Ginger Ninja did not complete. I mean, I've left it open. I could have said a lap, but I don't know whether it transpires to anywhere else in life. Well, another very interesting heat. Let's see how those laps were looking. So, we have 5 very healthy looking laps for Stubbsy, and the same for Phil. So we can very safely and happily upload those. damage, that's a bonus. So we're back to the very interesting round. Wipeout, Chris, Jack and KO. Pilots are just readying themselves and donning the goggles. The eyes of doom. I know we've definitely got a battery out on the field somewhere. But we've got 4 pilots that are ready. I am seeing 3 thumbs. I'm seeing a 4th thumb. Spotters, you know what to do. Well, here are your beeps. All 4 through the gate to start their laps. Oh, KO. Unfortunately, and Wipeout in the same place. Both of them pretty much landing on top of each other, I think. Looking at their feeds, they can...
Jack Bauer, lap 1, 24.9.
Wow. I think no matter how big we make these gates, they are definitely providing the challenge. And Jack and Chris are not far away from each other either.
Jack Bauer, lap 2, 25.9.
We need to make some adjustments for
1 minute.
Chris.
Jack Bauer, lap 3, 25.6. 30 seconds.
The wind is picking up again.
Chris Siemens, lap 1, 21.9.
Jack
Bauer,
through
lap
again.
4, 26.3.
Chris making his way to the now deflated Himmelman gate. I think the Big Purple has probably run out of petrol.
Chris Siemens, lap 2, 19.6. Jack Bauer, lap 5, 25.6. Chris Siemens, lap 3, 22.1.
And that is all pilots complete. I think I definitely need to make a few adjustments for Chris there. It wasn't quite catching him at the beginning. Well, ladies, gents, and everybody else, I think that's the end of the racing for this weekend. It's been lovely to host and see everybody, as always. So I think we're going to clear everything up from the track, apart from the big white gate. And then we'll be issuing results, I think, around 3 PM. So thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you at the next one. Don't forget, scores are online at fpvscores.com, and you can check the upcoming events on WRL